Hello, good morning, dear students. Today we are going to study a very beautiful poem, and the name of the poem is The Kite. All of you are familiar with the word kite, and I know all of you are very fond of flying kites. Presently, the season for flying kite is going on, and let us read our poem and see how the poet sees in his imagination about the flying kite. As all of you love to fly kites, there are occasions when you yourself have met the kite yourself also. See how the poet describes the kite, how the poet describes the kite's journey in the sky and its journey back to the earth. The poet describes how the kite flies up to the highest point and how it catches itself in the tree and is torn off. How bright on the blue is a kite when it's new. How bright, shining, and beautiful the kite looks in the blue sky, in the clear sky, in the sky that is blue and clear. Is a kite when it's new. So when the kite is new, it looks very beautiful and bright and shining in the blue sky. With a dive and a dip, it snap its tail. With a dive means jump. Or we can say with its up and down movements in the air, it snaps its tail as it goes up, as it comes down, as if you are diving in the water. और in हिंदी we can say जैसे ये हवा में डुबकी लगाता है. It snaps its tail makes noise, flittering noise. As you pull the cord, as you pull the thread, and as the new kite goes up in the air, its tail makes a noise, then soars like a ship with only a sail. The poet compares the kite with a ship that is on its journey in the sea. It soars, it flies, it moves as if a ship with only a sail, as over tides of wind it rides. With only a sail. Sail is the cloth that is tied on the ship to help it to move in the direction of the wind. So as a ship moves with the help of a sail, same way the kite soars, flies high in the air. As the ship sails over tides, as the ship sails over the waves of the sea, of wind it rides, same way as the ship moves, sails on the water, on the waves, in the same way the kite rides on the wind. It moves on the wings of the winds and goes higher and higher, climbs to the crest, reaches to the top. Same way the ship also moves upwards, forward. Of a gust and pulse. Gust is wind. As the wind is faster, The kite flies higher and it pulls on its cord thread. And when the wind comes down, then seems to rest as wind falls. As the wind movement is less, as there is no movement of the wind, the kite falls back, it comes down, and same happens with the ship also. As there is a good wind, the ship sails so smoothly. When string goes slack, when the thread is loosened, when the flyer loosens the thread of the kite, you wind it back, you pull it back, you you wind the thread, you tie the thread, you roll the thread back, and run until a new breeze blows. And we wait for a new breeze to blow, a new wind to flow, a new wind with the power to flow. And as soon as there is a new wind, its wings fill and up it goes. As soon as there is a new breeze, a new wind, the wings of the kite fill with the air, and then it goes back up and up and up, higher and higher. Same way as there is a new breeze, the ship also starts sailing. So here the poet has compared the kite with the sailing of a ship. How bright on the blue is a kite when it's new, how beautiful and bright and shining a kite looks in the clear blue sky. But a ragged thing you never will see when it flaps on a string in the top of a tree. But when the kite is caught in the top of a tree, as you flap on a string, as you pull and loosen a string, the thread of the kite, it catches in the top of a tree, it gets stuck in the top of the tree. You will not love to see it, as it has turned a ragged thing, a torn thing. It is torn to pieces. So when it is new, it's so beautiful and bright, but when it is torn, after striking in a tree, you don't want to love to see it, because now it is torn to pieces. So the poet has beautifully compared the kite, the beautiful kite, the new kite, with a ship sailing in the sea. How bright and beautiful it looks, how it dances in the air with the movement of the air. And he also describes how the kite reaches to its end, how it catches, how it is caught in the tree, and how it loses its grandeur. Thank you.